So my name is Sara Scott, and I'm a member of the Los Alamos County Council. Thanks for having me here today. Last night's County Council meeting had a very full agenda, and I appreciate the opportunity to relay a short summary of a few of the items that were considered. We started out with a proclamation declaring September as Voter Registration Month. The proclamation noted the commitment of Los Alamos County to the highest standards of election integrity and voter registration access, and it also encourages all eligible citizens to register to vote and be active participants in the democratic process. We also had an opportunity to hear the final report from the Racial Equity and Inclusivity Task Force. This was presented by Ashley Naughton, Vice Chair of the task force. This group of citizens has been working very hard over the past year to seek community input and hone an overall perspective of racial equity and inclusivity throughout our community and propose county actions to promote sustainable progress and broad benefit to the community. An early result of their work was incorporation of racial equity and inclusivity as a core value of Council's strategic leadership plan. They went on to provide last night 4 recommendations that will be included in the FY24 proposed budget for consideration as budget options. Recruitment, retention, and compensation issues for county staff were also considered, and an aggressive plan for addressing current concerns was endorsed by Council. As for many other organizations now, over the past few months, the county has been experiencing increasingly volatile and challenging labor market. Vacancies have become severe in multiple divisions, for example, in transit, the aquatic center, fire and police departments, as well as in the gas and electric utility sectors. The goal of future actions, which will be brought back to Council for approval, is to minimize negative impacts to county services, and options brought back will include both financial and non-financial incentives. The Council also received a status report from the consultants working on the Chapter 18 nuisance code update. This included how public comments that have been received so far in the process have been addressed. Areas identified as needing additional input from Council and the public were the focus of last night's discussion. The Chapter 18 nuisance code defines the minimum conditions and responsibilities for exterior property maintenance. It was last updated in 2014. The goal of the current update is to increase clarity and eliminate confusing and redundant elements of the code. It is also intended to align the code with current community perspectives regarding property maintenance priorities. The results of a community survey that supported these efforts was published in January of this year. The consultant noted that at this point in the drafting process, the code has less stringent requirements than the current nuisance code, and the update process has and will continue to benefit from extensive public engagement and comment. Public comment on the draft will continue to be accepted through September 2nd. To comment, you can access the project through the Los Alamos County website. The formal review and adoption process is anticipated to begin in October to November. Please feel free to contact me regarding any of these or other current issues of interest.